Yo, it's your boy Marita boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. My bad, y'all. I know it's been a little bit of time since I last got with y'all, but it's all good though. We got a good live for y'all today. Your boy gonna be going in today. We got a lot of topics that we gonna cover. Um, so we're gonna be here for a while. So please hit that like button on the way in. Um, fair use is an act. Um, Fair use is in the description box. It is in my description box. So everything we say here is alleged. As everything we say is for educational, entertainment purposes. Um,
Everything we say here is
only
alleged. Everything we say is for
educational, entertainment purposes only. My bad. I had a little video playing in the back. So yeah, we covered on that. What I want to start with first. We got Charleston White going at it with Trap Boy Freddie and Yellow Beezy. We got Kel Mitchell. Y'all know Kel Mitchell. Kel Mitchell is the star from Keenan and Kel, the slim dude. He said his wife. I ain't laughing because bro, that thing be that hurt. But he said his wife got pregnant by multiple men while they were together. I don't know if this is something that he's can prove or something that he's just saying is a divorce situation. But evidently, it must be true because they going through a divorce right now, and he got to prove that if that's one of his claims as to why he don't want to be married to this woman again. But we're gonna talk about that. Um, we got FBG Butter beating up. We're gonna get into that too. Allegedly beaten up. You know what I mean? It's a little speculation going around that, but we're gonna get into it. Um, we got a 9-year-old little girl that was killed by her stepmother's dog. Allegedly, she was abused, and the dog was sick on this little girl. Um, a lot of the people that's close to this situation are my Facebook friends. Of course, I am in Florida, and of course, this did happen in Florida. So I've been watching my social media, and a lot of my friends on social media have been actually tagging this lady and share little bits of information and talking. They talk, you know what I mean, as in disgust as to what happened to that young lady. So we're gonna talk about that. Rest in peace and rest in heaven to her. Shout out to Jason Morrison from the UK. Um, we're gonna talk about Finesse 2 times on live with his um, two girlfriends, and they was going back and forth. It was a strange exchange. As y'all know, Finesse 2 times lives in a relationship. It lives with 2 women. I think one of the women had left the relationship, and I think the woman is entering back into a relationship, and I think it's a little friction between the 2 women and Finesse 2 times as to the situation. And is everybody willing to go forward with this type of relationship? Um, we're gonna talk about that. Also, we got EBE Bandz murderer found in Mexico. If y'all don't know who EBE Bandz is, excuse me. Rest in heaven to EBE Bandz. He was a white guy from Chicago that was with the shits. You know what I mean? He was really in the life. You know what I mean? Everybody say he was really, you know what I mean? He was really one of the members, and he was unalived a couple years back. And if y'all don't remember, he was kind of diced diced up allegedly, and they didn't know where the people who did this were, and evidently they don't found one of them in Mexico. So we're gonna talk about that. Um, we also gonna talk about the immigrants allegedly taking over these sanctuary cities, these blocks, these apartment complexes, assaulting um, citizens. Also, we're gonna talk about the 4 people unalived in Chicago on the train. Allegedly, they saying this was a immigrant, a migrant that did this. Allegedly, everything here I say is alleged. Also, we're gonna talk about um, No Limit Cairo. Y'all know No Limit. That's G Herbo's um, guys who he affiliated with. I ain't trying to say too much, but if you know, you know. And he was arrested, caught with a switch, caught with a pole, caught in a stolen vehicle, and it's alleged that he was spinning looking for a migrant or some migrants because some migrants allegedly unalived one of the members, one of the guys. But this is all alleged. Everything I said here's alleged. Also, we got Memphis Stan G. Oh man, y'all know Memphis Stan G. Memphis Stan G, the blogger from Memphis. You know that coined the phrase. Oh man, they say he been to jail and he asking Whack 100 to bail him out. That's crazy. And then y'all know Whack 100 him is enemies. Like how you gonna ask Whack 100 to bail you out? But we got the audio on that. So what we gonna get into first? I think we'll get into I think we'll get into the migrant thing, right? I'm gonna get into the migrant thing first, right? So for the migrants, right? Um, it's layered, y'all. That migrant thing is layered. It's layered. Like a lot of people don't be um hold on, y'all. Let me let the dog out. Hello. Yo. So the migrant thing is layered, y'all. Like, a lot of us like that we don't want to uh bother ourselves with politics and all that. And I be seeing a lot of people say that they don't get into politics. Well, this is a situation where politics did affect us, in our normal day to day lives. Um, Currently, where I'm from, we ain't having no problems with the migrants. So I'm just only gonna be reporting on what I heard, what the reports are, what's the reports out of Aurora, what's the reports out of Colorado, what's the reports out of Texas, and what's the reports out of Chicago. And what they're saying that Venezuelan migrants, Mexican migrants, a lot of migrants from South America have been coming to these sanctuary cities. They're saying that these migrants have been assaulting people. Uh, as we all know, they have been unaliving people, taking over apartment complexes, taking over apartments. Um, and it looks like that it's just nobody who is coming to the aid of the citizens who live in these areas where these things are going on. Um, this thing is very nuanced when it comes to the migrants. Salute Audio Crack. What's up, bro? This thing is very nuanced when it comes to the migrants. First of all, let me tell you something. I look at all people like my brothers and my sisters because I know the truth. And the truth is, all of us come from Africa. All of us are related. All of us are a part of the human race. We just got different shades of color and different ethnicities because of where we grew up at, different cultures because where we grew up at, different religions and things of that because the different regions on the planet where we grew up at. But we all related. We all one race, and that's the human race. I don't like to say all or every because I'm black. And I know all too well how easily this could be the dark side to racism, right? This could be the dark side to racism. So you got to be very careful when you're doing this because what they want you to do, what they want us to do is they want us to be mad at the people from Venezuela. They want us to be mad at the people from Mexico. They want us to be mad at the migrant people. No, 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 no. What you should be upset at, you should be upset at the individuals that perpetrate these crimes. Also, you should be upset with the system that allows these individuals that perpetrate these crimes to be able to perpetrate these crimes against citizens. You get what I'm saying? So it's a two part. This thing got two heads here. It's the government, the politicians that made these rules or laws or whatever, or didn't enforce whatever they're supposed to enforce. So these people was able to get here to do these things to these citizens. And it's also the certain individuals who are doing these things because all Venezuelan people ain't bad. All Mexican people ain't bad. All people from South America ain't bad. All migrants ain't bad. But it's very easy to believe that or think that with the rhetoric that's been put out there, or with the hate, the fear, the anger that comes from these type of things happening to citizens by certain people. But those certain people do not represent the whole. That's just like saying all black people bad, or all white people bad, or all Jewish people. No, that's not true. That's the easy way. That's the path to the dark side. That's the path to, I don't like those people. I don't like. No, listen, man. Listen. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. Yes, it's some bad characters that's done came to the United States and they done did some horrible things to these people. Yes, some of them from the Venezuela. Yes, some of them from Mexico. Yes, some of them are migrants. But I just don't want people to get caught up with just saying that all of them people bad. Because once that happens, the powers that be, the people that want us to fight against each other really don't want. It's not a fight against demographics. It's a fight against um, rich and poor. That's really what the fight is. Now, um, some of the reports are saying that they have emptied their prisons, their jails, and the worst of the worst they have allowed into the country. Is that true? Possibly, probably, possibly, possibly, possibly. That's an issue. That's a problem. Um, we Kamala Harris was in charge of the border. Not to throw no more dirt on Kamala's name than I already have, but I'm just saying that was her job. You know what I mean? We have to hold these elected officials accountable for this type of stuff. Whoever is in charge of these things. Um, Another part about this I want to talk about is um, I hate to say it like this. So a part of me ain't mad at the migrants, at the ones that's doing this gangster stuff. And I'm gonna tell you why. I don't want them to be assaulting and taking over people's apartments and all. That part I am upset with. But what a part of but the part I'm trying to talk about is I was tired of the war in Chirac. I was tired of watching these young boys kill each other in the streets of Chicago and all across the country and all across the world. Um, I'm heavily against the drill culture and the war in Chirac. Even though I do like certain drill rappers and certain drill rappers' music, I don't like the lifestyle that they live or the influence that they have on these young people coming up nowadays. So part of me feels like this is poetic justice. Part of me feels like, hey man, if y'all gonna be out there killing people and doing this and doing that, why y'all ain't uh why y'all ain't doing all this to the migrants? Like from what I see, I shout out to Lemon Cairo because they say he was going to spend on a migrant allegedly. But what I'm saying is, I'm talking about for the most part, it seems like these migrant people just coming on in. They coming into the roughest parts of Chicago and, and without a problem. They doing their thing, taking over whole apartment complexes like Nino Brown them on um whatever it was, New Jack City. What happened to all these hellified gang members? These I got 8 bodies, I got 10 bodies on phone them, on King David, all of this shit. What happened to all of that? Don't tell me that the only people that you comfortable doing something to is the people that look just like you. Don't tell me that, cause from what I'm hearing is I'm hearing y'all been calling the police and everything. I heard y'all been calling the police. Real deal gang members, steppers, calling the police. Man, these dudes is supposed to be gangsters. I'm just saying I don't encourage any of that lifestyle, but I'm just saying make it make sense to me. If you will make a diss song about this person and that person, and you will shoot a kid, a 13, 14-year-old, because it is grown people that is unalive and minors that are members. If you go all to somebody's grave and pee on their grave and you are, you know what I mean, do all of this. You ain't why y'all ain't doing none of this to people that's actually taking over y'all communities, taking over y'all homes, actually um enacting violence. These people don't even know the area. They don't know the landscape. just got there, and they is going toe to toe with the people, with you guys. Listen, I swear, listen, like my dad used to say, if you if these young punks want to do something so bad, why they ain't go to the army? Well, we getting to see right now. Is y'all finna step up for them? Is y'all finna get out there and y'all finna protect y'all communities? Because that's what gangs initially started for. They initially started to protect the community. You know what I'm saying? Growth and development. Remember GDs? Growth and development? You feel what I'm saying? Don't tell me y'all. Listen, listen. If it's up to me, I put you and the immigrants, the migrants, I put all y'all in one spot and I just let y'all purge. God damn it, may the best person win. Y'all done did all this type of shit, all these years, done took all these lives, and now here and now here y'all faced with somebody y'all can really go to war with, and y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Man, I heard gang members is calling the police, gang. Like for real, they real deal calling the police. Like that's crazy. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. But I actually think y'all gotta get this shit together. To be real with you, this would be a good time for the members, GDs, BDs, vice lords, all y'all to get together, form some type of coalition and protect y'all communities. And maybe y'all can build a peace treaty or something out on the back of that. Once y'all band together to get rid of the foreign uh threat, then maybe y'all can get some type of peace. Maybe. Maybe this is the galvanizing thing that y'all need. I don't agree with any of the shit. I don't agree with none of the games, none of that shit. I'm just trying to find a silver lining in this cloud. Maybe y'all can build on the back of that. But all I know is y'all looking real bad out here. Every time I hear a report of a gang of a migrant coming to your hood, some of the roughest parts in the wreck, and taking over. I heard that it was some migrants that came 2 blocks away from O Block in order to get their man, so to speak. And if you know what I'm talking about, when I mean get their man, they came to get their man. What Muna Duke and Muna Mound and what they call it, the Jado Jump Out Boys was at then. You feel what I'm saying? Why everybody trying to keep Butta off of 63rd? Why don't y'all try to keep some of them violent migrants off of 63rd? I ain't talking about those people who just come here for asylum to try to make a better life. I'm talking about the people, the gang members, the people that's um, enacting violence on the citizens. Them the ones I'm talking about. What they call them? What they call them? TD? I forgot what the gang, the Venezuelan gang that they're saying is possibly um, these guys are a part of. I think it's some start with a TD or something like that. But why don't y'all handle that though? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit just crazy. Um, what else about the migrants? Because the migrant thing is pretty nuanced. Um, I'm trying to think because there was so much that I had wanted to talk about with the migrants. Oh, let me tell you another thing with the migrants that you need to be we need to be cognizant of. So if these guys are really the worst of the worst, if these guys are really the people that come from the prisons and the jails and things of that nature, wouldn't it be smart if I was a cartel to put um, sleepers, so to speak, in these waves of migrants? So eventually I can have a lot of my people in these communities. And as you know, once I get my people in this community, when I mean me, I'm talking like I'm the cartel guys. Then we finna open up shop. I tend to believe that's part of this too. I don't think that all of these people just coming here and just taking over just to take over because they don't got no assistance. Because as we know, a lot of these guys, a lot of these people are getting assistance, food stamps, um, um, housing, um, um, money, things of that nature. So the violent guys, the people that's trying to take over and find places and taking over apartment complexes, why are they violent if they're getting all this assistance? Make me believe the violent ones are actually probably members of some some group, and this is part of the plan. Part of the plan is to take over certain areas so that they can open up a pipeline, and here we are. I mean, that's just my take on it. Smart money is on that. This is partly business. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, New Jack City, what Nino Brown and those guys took over those city blocks in order to uh maximize profit and cut out the competition. Maybe that's what's going on. Got to keep our eyes open on that one now. Um, but yeah, that's part of my take on the migrants. We got a lot of topics today. Jason Morrison say he thinks that too. That's what I'm saying. I've been thinking about this for a while. I just been kicking it around, and I had a lot of time to think about it. I don't really want to too like this. It's kind of this one here is kind of political, and I don't want to alienate too many people by talking too political because me personally, I really see past party lines when it comes to this type of stuff, but a lot of people don't. You can lose your best friend talking too much about politics. So we just gonna leave that one at that. But I hope we get a resolution to the violence that's coming from some of these illegal migrants or some of these migrant people. Again, I'm not talking about all migrant people. I'm not talking about all Venezuelan people. I'm not talking about all Mexican people. None of that stuff like that because I'm never gonna associate everybody just because it's a couple bad apples in the bunch. You know what I mean? For real. Because that's just I'm telling you, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just become a racist. If you're gonna do that, and I'm not a racist, we're not gonna do that. Um, where we gonna go at next? We're gonna go to the 9-year-old little girl killed by her stepmother's Rockwaller. So this one here hit kind of close to home here, right? I have been watching my social media um off and on. I mean, when I mean social media, I mean like Facebook, Instagram, things of that nature. And of course, I'm from Florida. So when things happen in Florida, a number of my Facebook friends are gonna kind of be connected to the situation. And as I was paying attention to the situation, and I noticed that quite a few of my Facebook friends was commenting actually to the lady who was allegedly the stepmother. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So then I went to snooping around, and when I went to snooping around, I went to noticing that this was a situation that happened in Florida, and I went to asking a couple of my Facebook friends. I'm actually uh about the situation, and I got a little bit of information on it. I got some tea, and I also got some news reports too. So we're gonna go to the news report. I ain't gonna tell you no now. When you look at this lady right here, this don't look like somebody that I would be leaving with my child. She looked like whatever they said she did that shit. Like I'm just looking at this lady. So it says, um, dad's girlfriend ordered dog to attack 9-year-old girl, then beat her to death while shouting, "I'm fixing to unalive her." The child suffered a long history of abuse from her father and her father's girlfriend. Bro, this is insane. Like, bro, like you're gonna let your you're gonna let your girlfriend abuse your daughter and you're gonna abuse your daughter at the same time. Like, bro, let me tell you something. I told y'all there's two things on this channel that I just can't forgive somebody for and I can't get past. That's if you do something to a child harmfully, whatever, and if you take a woman's private, if you do that to a woman, you harm a woman like that. I can't forgive you for them. I mean, that ain't it ain't up for me, but I'm just saying, just two things that I ain't got past yet. But it say dad's girlfriend ordered dog to attack 9-year-old girl, then beat her to death while shouting, "I'm fixing to kill her." A woman arrested after allegedly ordering her dog to maul her estranged boyfriend's 9-year-old daughter to death. Disturbing footage allegedly shows Tashelle Elise Martin, 34, screaming orders at her dog moments before little um, Jamaria Sessions was unalive. That's crazy. This is insane. Look at this beautiful little girl, man, and they just did that to that little girl. You're a monster. We have the death penalty in Florida, and I hope they hit her with both injections, both barrels of that lethal injection. For real, for real. Look at this bitch. Excuse my language. I'm upset. Bro, can you imagine being mauled by a dog, y'all? Bro, listen, I ain't seen the video and I ain't looked at it because I don't want to see it. But can you imagine like being mauled by a dog? This is a 9-year-old girl. This is not a small child. 9-year-old is a pretty big child. You feel what I'm saying? To be mauled by a dog, that's like barbaric, bro. That's like some shit that happened in um the Colosseum, the Roman Colosseums, and gladiators and shit, getting mauled to death by lions and shit. Yeah, that's crazy. I hope they die. Real shit. Martin was arrested months after Jamira was found dead in her boyfriend's home in Mount Verde, Florida. On June 17th, the ambulance responded to Martin's home after getting reports of an unresponsive child. An affiliate reported when paramedics found little Jamaria and the couple, they immediately called the cops. Crews reported seeing bruises, abrasions, burns, and bite marks on the young girl's body. Shout out to Richard Supreme TV. When the paramedics found little Jamara, they and the couple, they immediately called the cops. Okay, I got it. I got it. That's crazy. And the marks weren't just from the horror attack, according to the medical examiner who suspected abuse. Law enforcement obtained a search warrant for the video from the family's in-home security camera. This be happening a lot too, y'all. I done seen this happen quite a lot. I done seen people have surveillance on their homes, and actually the surveillance camera actually helps convict them of crimes. So, hey, law enforcement obtained search warrant for the video from the family's in-home security camera. Video evidence from June 15th allegedly shows Martin holding the leash to the 103-pound Rottweiler which killed Sessions. Martin allegedly fed the dog commands as it fatally attacked the young girl. This is insane. How can you allow later in the video, Martin reportedly could be seen kicking, dragging, and shaking the lifeless girl. Oh my God. It says later in the video, Martin reportedly could be seen kicking, dragging, and shaking the lifeless girl. This is a 9-year-old child. After she was no longer with us, after the girl had done beat the baby and the dog had done mauled the baby and the baby was no longer here, this lady was kicking and dragging the lifeless girl. That's fucking insane. Law enforcement said Martin could be heard saying, "I'm fixing to kill her" in the video. Detectives claim that Martin continuously abused the child based on hours of footage, interviews, and text messages. What? Investigators stated that Martin would force the girl to do prolonged wall sits and run in place as punishment. Martin allegedly also physically abused Sessions by punching, pinching, and hitting her, as well as striking her with various objects. A medical examiner deemed Sessions' death as a homicide after concluding that she died from multiple blunt injuries to the head, torso, and extremities, and thermal injury of the right foot. Sheriff officers called it the worst case of aggravated child abuse we've ever seen. That's a baby, a beautiful little girl, now gone, Althea Chenault, Sessions' grandmother, told the outlet. Sessions lived in a family home with Martin and her two other children. According to people, Martin's 17-year-old daughter allegedly told police that Sessions was treated differently from the other children and that Martin Sessions' father and herself were able to discipline to child the child. Martin's daughter said other children also had permission to physically punish Jamaria and that she was forced to sleep on a crib-sized mattress. Martin had been charged with first-degree murder, aggravated child abuse. Both Martin and Sessions' father, Lojon, have a criminal record of dealing or possessing illegal narcotics and exposing their children to dangerous situations. In 2020, Lojon was sentenced to 5 years in prison for trafficking in MDMA and 2 counts of felony child neglect. That is right there. He was released from prison in October 2023. Martin now sits in Lake County Jail without bond, and Sessions' father, Lojon Sessions, has been arrested and charged with aggravated manslaughter of a child. Good. This is crazy. Yeah, she tortured that baby, Jason. She tortured that baby, bro. Bro, listen, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I'm gonna move on from this, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna move on because I'm getting upset reading this, thinking about this. You know what I'm saying? Like actually just visualizing what this little young girl went through, and I don't want to continue to like picture this. You know what I'm saying? Young lady losing her life in such a horrific fashion. And plus, we got a lot of topics not to gloss over what happened to this young lady because I hope these people get prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I see they charged with manslaughter. I man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I hope they get upgraded to first degree, like so they can get capital punishment. But rest in peace. Rest in peace to that beautiful young girl. Like when you see shit like this, see that's why I don't like to see shit like this. Cause it make me think and I done lost a lot of people shit like that. But like, okay, so what did this little girl do to deserve that? Like what did she do to deserve that? It just make you think about life and just think about how unfair life feels sometimes. This was a 9-year old baby. It's nothing she could have did in her life at this point that could have made her deserving of that right there, because she was still innocent. Under 9, she's innocent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 9 years old, this baby is innocent. She's a kid. You know what I mean? I just I'm gonna just move on, dog. But rest in peace to that young lady. We're gonna be following this case. Um, and hopefully that baby gets justice, man. Um, all right, let's move on. What I want to talk about next. Okay, we got the 9-year old. Okay, we did the migrants. Let's go to LA Capone. Um, and if you don't know who LA Capone is, I'm gonna put him up for y'all. Yeah. LA Capone was a Chicago-based rapper, um, a member of 600. Um, if you know about Chicago drill culture, you know 600s. C Day, E Day, Rondo Number 9, Tay 600 or Tay Capone. You know that was the crew. You know what I'm saying? Um, and LA Capone was widely regarded as the next up out of Chicago when it comes to the drill rappers. He was very talented, and he lost his life one evening coming from a studio. And the guy that was convicted for his murder, Lil Mick, um, looked like he'll be getting out of jail early. He gave some time back. He went back on appeal, and he got his sentence cut down to 20 years, y'all. Um, for killing L.A. Capone, and he already been gone about 10 or 11 years. So with that being said, he probably, with how Chicago worked, he probably will be out here within the next 5 years. You see what I'm saying? Maybe with work release, halfway houses, things of that nature. Um, but he probably be out pretty soon here. Um, the irony, the twist to this is, if y'all remember, not a photo surfaced not too long ago of Rondo number 9 and Lil Mick actually in the same dorm. And if you don't know the history, Rondo number 9 and C Day are in jail currently for doing a homicide where they were trying to get back for the death of L.A. Capone. So I forgot what the cab driver's name was. I used to know it off the top of my head, but if you don't know it, if you know it, put it in the comment section, put it in the chat. But um, 1 second. But I'm gonna put his picture up here for y'all so y'all know L.A. Capone is. Y'all can see L.A. Capone. Um, what you doing? Gotta watch her, y'all. She'll chew on your 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 phone cords and stuff. But yeah, so L.A. Capone, killer Lil Mick will be released before Rondo number 9 and C Day. Rondo and number 9, I can't remember which one, but one of them got 39 years, one of them got 40 years, one of them got one more year than the other one. And the crazy part about it is they did this allegedly. Fair use is in the description box. They did this as an alleged get back for the death of L.A. Capone. Now you finna be doing at least 20 more years more than the person that killed your homie. And the get back that y'all went to get for y'all homie was an innocent person. The guy who ended up losing his life to Rondo number 9 and C Day was not involved with the death of L.A. Capone, nor was he even an affiliate of the gang who did this to L.A. Capone. So Rondo number 9 and C Day threw their life away for nothing. And the man who did the crime that y'all mad about will be out of jail 20 years before y'all, unless y'all get some time back or get some kind of lucky break or win an appeal or something like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. And Rondo number 9, you was on the deck with the dude that did this to your homie, the dude that you was out there trying to get back on, and you didn't do nothing. And now he gonna be home 20 years before you. He got a chance to raise a whole family before you get out, if you ever get out. He gonna be out 20 years before you get out. Crash test dummy. Crash out. Rest in peace to Rondo. I mean, on to L.A. Capone. Let's keep it going. Um, bro, we gotta talk about this. We're gonna talk about Memphis Stan G. If y'all don't know who Memphis Stan G is um a blogger from Memphis. Oh man, I actually like Stan G's content personally. I really, really do. I think we need bloggers in these areas like Memphis and things of that nature. We you got bloggers out of Memphis. I ain't trying to say you got no bloggers out of Memphis, but I'm saying we do need these people, even Stan G and all the rest of them, because Memphis is a lot of stuff going on in Memphis, and we part of we part of the blog community. We want to know what's going on. A lot of hot artists are coming out of Memphis, and we want to know what's going on as far as like with the music and stuff in Memphis. Now, a lot of times, a lot of drama going on in Memphis too, and we here for that too. We hope that it stops, but at the same time, hey, if they gonna do it, we gonna blog about it, and we want to know what's going on. And Memphis Stan G was one of them guys that that kept us informed. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot not too long ago, Stan G had got into it with Whack 100, and they kind of like not seeing eye to eye. It'd be beefing, enemies, all that type of stuff. But the point I'm trying to make is, um, Whack 100 said that Stan G uh, hit him up recently to help him get out of jail. Basically, Stan G went to jail allegedly, because everything here I say is alleged. Um, and he hit Whack 100 up and asked Whack 100 to bond him out of jail. Now, I'm gonna say this, dog. A lot of these situations I take with a grain of salt. When it's concerning Whack 100, it's all a lot of times. A lot of this stuff is a play, and a lot of this stuff coming out of No Jumper with Brick Baby and all of these guys are played. They played for clicks, likes, and views. Um, it's like a soap opera. All of those guys are characters on a soap opera, and they make up scenarios in order to keep the content running. I got my sneaky suspicion about this one because it's a lot of people playing this internet game that way. But I'm gonna report on this one, but I'm gonna put a disclaimer on this one here. I'm not sure if this situation is true because I don't think it's above the individuals involved in this situation to try to run a play. But we're gonna report on it anyway. Here you go.
Locked up, and the only person you can call for bail.
I said, what's your bill?
Also, shout out to Get It Radio.
24,000. I said, you need 3,600. You got all that money? He say, man, I only got 1,800. This in there for they called the police for her, told the police he had a gun. He jumped in the Benz he been bragging about. The Benz stolen. They pull the Benz over, catch him in it, and he did out of all people in the world. This would me up on some real shit. Why would a nigga call me? Is it this is that's how I know the hate is real. Is that hate? No, for real. You listen to what this nigga be running around doing, right? And then you just was right here. I said, I only answered it, I thought it was your nephew. I said 725. On some real shit. I said, I ain't heard from this little nigga in about 6 months. It's Stan G. Black, don't hang up. Nisha, you think I'm capping right now, don't you? You think I'm running the play, huh?
Nah, I already heard about the I heard that the last I heard was they was looking for him. I didn't know he was
he got him. They
he
got him.
put sugar in his tank and all type of shit like that.
They got him. They got him. They got it. We got content. Let's let us rip. NG in jail. We say fatty snitch. Begs Whack 100 for bail money. Bail 24,000, 15%, 3,600. He said all they got is 1,800 to the name. The Benz he say he brought ain't paid for. The owner say you ain't paid me my money and you ain't brought me my shit. I'm reporting my shit stolen. I covered all the details. You know, Whack 100 gets to the content. All right? It went down. We got content. E, you ready? Ready. Yep. I don't think you ready. Is the goo ready? I need to see some 100s in the chat. If the goo is ready to hear this exclusive shit, this could be running around here with the Whack campaign.
All that money he got, he ain't got no bail bonds, bro.
Nigga just called me begging fatty, snitched on him, told the police he beat me, he got a and they get behind him. The Benz he say he brought is stolen. He ain't paid the man. He reported it stolen. He in there with a $24,000 bail for the possession of a gun in GTA. He say, I said, well, Stan, you got all the money? He said, I only got 1,800, Whack. I'm sure the 1,800.
Now I'm gonna say this: if I'm in a situation, the last person I'm gonna call to help me out of my situation is my enemy. That's why my spidey senses is tingling about this one, because Whack 100 is saying that Stan G called him from jail to bond him out, knowing that them two ain't vibing, them two enemies, at least on this social media thing. So this one here, I'm telling you, it's still a little suspicious to me. I don't know if these two running the play together, but we're gonna talk about it.
I say, Stan, you want me to call the bondsman here to come get you? I'll call the bondsman to come get you. I ain't gonna give you a dime, but he'll come get you if I tell him come get you. You're gonna have to make payments. Now you play with him, we're gonna revoke that bond. Let it rip. This is why I'm the king of Clubhouse.
I called with a gun. How you get called with a gun?
big guy, the big called the police on me.
Which one? Fatty?
One they called me at the store. Yeah.
Fatty called the police. So wait, you was at the house?
Put this on record, man. You know, I don't know. But
Hold on, slow down. You was at the house and she called the police?
yeah, I left the house. I broke on my phone and hit the ditch and everything. Then they put the helicopters out. They put the helicopters out. They still didn't kill me. The next morning, I had bought a Benz. After I bought the Benz, I ain't too paying for dudes. I want to say a little money. So I was like, man, when I get this paying a little $300, bro, I got you tomorrow. I'm supposed to pay the rest of the money off tomorrow. So bam, so he ain't never put the car in my name. So now they got me down here for stealing the car too.
Stealing the car. Oh, so you didn't buy it from a lot?
Nah, I bought it from a nigga, bought it from a Raven dude who sold it on the street.
And you didn't get no bill of sales from it?
Well, I got the overtitle and everything. I got all this shit.
So how they get you for stealing the car?
Man, because he said he ain't gonna sign the spot until I give him all his money. So I was like, tomorrow we gonna go ahead.
But that was like a finance. He gave you the keys and to the car, right?
Yeah, I got the keys and everything. I've been driving.
And you gave him some money, right?
Yeah, I paid the car to get it out of the title bag from him. So the car was entitled.
And he reported the car stolen.
Man, I don't know.
You don't got the paperwork. You don't got the paperwork in the car that you did with him?
Yeah, I got the title man paper in the car and everything, but I got the key with me. Nobody got the key with me. I mean, I got the key.
So that's why they pulled you over, because the car was stolen.
Yeah, no, really, because the fatty put the people on me. Then they said the car was stolen. Well, they don't know if the car stolen. They see all the
Yeah, well, hey, listen, the cold part of...
So basically, what he's saying is, Stan G. Hold on, I'm gonna put his picture up there so y'all know what it looking like real quick. Then I'm gonna take it off, cause boy, you know they hell on YouTube with this reused content, y'all. So that's Stan G right there on the right hand side of your screen. Of course, we know that's White 100 on the left hand side of the screen. Now, this is what we're gonna talk about real quick. That's why when I do this blogging shit, or when I'm just in life in general, if y'all run into me in life, y'all gonna see that I'm the same person off this YouTube shit, the internet, that I am in real life. I don't fake a personality or nothing to be on the internet to make myself look more or whatever, less, or however you want to call it, on the internet. I just feel it's more, it's better if you just be yourself. You know what I mean? Be yourself. Let the people choose if they want to listen to your content or check you out. You know what I mean? This is why. This is part of the reason why. I always knew to be authentic, though, even from my musical days. You know, that's the way I came at music and anything. But check this out, right? If this is true, because I'm saying I take this with a grain of salt, because they known for pulling moves, these two. Well, I ain't gonna say these two. I'm gonna say he'll pull a play. I can't really say I seen Stan pull a play, but I have seen Wack pull a play. So I'm just use that as educational purposes so we can try to figure out what's going on here with this story, because it is interesting. Even if it is a fake story, it's a lesson in how they'll run plays on y'all. Again, from what I done educated y'all on, is how they do shit on the internet for clicks, likes, and views and clout. But if it is true, it's also still another lesson that we can learn and understand and educate ourselves on right here. So we're gonna take the latter we're gonna take this one here, as far as, like, let's say this is true. Stan, I ain't gonna say he came across as the type of nigga that would flash in like he had it, this and that there, because I can't say he did. I think he kind of did come across as, from my memory, as who he is. He ain't never, I don't remember him trying to make it seem like it was something that it wasn't. But I'm here. I make sure that I keep it authentic, keep it organic, and keep it as honest as I can be without putting you in some business that I feel like it might not be y'all business to know. But anything outside of that, shit, it's fair game with Marita. Y'all know me, I'm candid. I talk about a lot of shit in my life that maybe a lot of other people want to talk about. but I keep it authentic, and I have my subscribers, um, that in my opinion, and I'm sure in their opinion too, would tell you that we done passed the line of, oh, we just I just subscribed to Marita channel, we just associate. Some of us have made a friendship here, you know what I mean, from the internet, right? So those who I have created that type of relationship with, they know me and they know I keep it real. You know what I mean? I talk personal stuff. We all talk personal stuff. The ones of you who we have created this type of relationship, right? So you'll know what I'm saying is true. But there's some people that be on the internet and they create this character or this facade, and when the real life hit, it get the situation like this now. Um, this is if he really did go to jail and all this, because I say I'm taking off with the gang. So this is real life here. This is real life, and real life happens to all of us. You know what I mean? That's why I always tell y'all, man, I'm a regular person. You know what I mean? Like people are, oh, Maria, this person or that. Man, I'm a regular person. I don't give a damn if I get 1 million subscribers. I don't give a damn if I get this or that. That don't. I understand what's important in life. Staying grounded. You know what I mean? Staying grounded as you can. I'm telling y'all, I've been up and fell back down. I had to pass the people that on the way down that I passed on the way back up. That's an embarrassing, humbling feeling, but it's a lesson to be learned here. For the life of me, I don't understand why Stan G went to WAC 100 to ask him for money or help to get out of jail. That's why I feel like this is a play, because he had to know that WAC 100 was going to run to the internet with it. He's your enemy. What is he supposed to do? He don't like you, nor does he have any type of loyalty to you. So he's definitely going to try to make a bag off of your misfortune. It's just interesting to me as the players, like Stan G will call WAC 100 for WAC 100 to bond him out of jail. Interesting. I'm playing a little bit more though.
I told you and her, you niggas was living a lie. Y'all didn't want to hear about it. I told you. I said, it's going to burn down. I don't know how it's going to burn down, but it's going to burn down. You over there with a snake, and she with a snake, and neither one of y'all like each other.
Beat all these charges, bro. I done beat all these charges. She ain't gonna press charge. She talking to my mom no way, and then my sister.
And then what you mean, but what I'm saying, what you do? She said you whooped her ass?
Yeah, she said I whooped her ass, yo.
Yeah, but here go the thing. That led to the probable cause. The car is stolen. You in the car, they found the gun in the car, right?
Yeah.
They got probable cause. You got a gun case either way it comes, either way it goes. I mean, you got a gun case. I mean,
no cases at all out here. Now, I ain't looked up nothing on where I'm from and nothing like that. They looked it up and I don't see nothing. So,
well, why you don't bail out?
So, if I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, but it sounds like he's saying that he has some kind of charge as far as like an assault charge or maybe a domestic on some a female. That's what it sounds like. And it sounded like when the police was called, he hauled ass in the car, and then but the car was reported stolen, and he's saying because he bought the car from a private dealer, private seller, and he didn't finish paying the person the whole month, all the money, so the person didn't sign the what the fucking what title, and reported the car stolen. So when he left the scene from the assault, he ended up with a Grand Theft Auto and some more shit alongside the whatever type of battery he got from us allegedly the assault that occurred. If that's what I'm hearing, y'all get me in the comment section and chat. Let me know.
I need a little song. I just need a little song.
A little what? What's your bill?
My little money.
Huh?
I just need a little money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, how much is your bill?
My bill 36. 36 is 24,000 if I pay it, but you know that's 36. That's 3600.
Yeah, that's 15%. They want 15% out here.
Yeah.
What did you say? Just how much money you got left?
Man, shit, I probably got a good one.
You have 1 minute left.
You know how much?
I probably got about a good. I probably got about a good 18 right now.
You got 8,000?
18, nah, 1,800 right now though.
You got 800 out of your money you got?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Also, you need 1,800.
I need 1,800, yo.
I mean, I got a box.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie, man. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, and I could be wrong here. It's just my humble opinion, but I think this is a play, man. Like it's just too screams play to me. Okay, so if I'm saying G, I'm not calling WAC 100, nigga. I have my grandmama sell plasma before I call before I call you to help me to bond out of jail. It's just a man thing. Like either you really got to seriously really be in a messed up spot where you ain't got nobody else. Like I ain't gonna tell no lie. I think I'll sit in jail. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, bro. Listen, call it pride or whatever you want. And some shit I don't have pride about, but some shit I do. And I'm telling you, man, an enemy, like a real deal enemy, I'm not going to you for assistance. Like, hell, I don't be wanting to go to friends for assistance. You know what I mean? Like, that shit just make you feel, as a man, it make you feel less than a man. Be real with you. I'm just keep it real with you. Because, you know, we always talk that a man supposed to, you know, make a way, find a way, have it. And that's not, and that's far from the reality of the situation. A lot of men be fucked up and broke and shit too sometimes, and they have to bounce back just like everybody else. Everybody goes through ups and downs, men, women alike. It's not foreign to either gender. It hits it hits everybody in life. But I still can't I won't go to my fucking enemy. I'm sorry, I won't do it. So this screams play to me between WAC 100 and Memphis Stan G. Oh man. Let me think about another situation, result to this shit that I feel like. It just don't smell right to me, y'all. It just don't smell right. I could be wrong. Like, this is embarrassing on so many levels. Like, the man recorded your phone call. That's to me, that seems like a play. You know what I'm saying? Like, you recording already? Like, you know what I'm saying? This seems like a play, y'all. Hear the conversation. Let me know.
Get a lawyer, but I go to court tomorrow. If I get a lawyer tomorrow, or if I have a lawyer tomorrow,
I got a bouncer now to come get you, but you know you're gonna have to pay. If I tell him to come get you, he'll come get you.
Maybe Stan G trying to hit WAC up for some money, but that ain't gonna work neither, because that can't be true, because WAC already telling him, hey man, I got a bondsman to come get you. So you can't be trying to, it can't be a play to get no money out of WAC, because the bondsman gonna make sure of that, because it's a real bondsman involved here that WAC putting in the game. Now if it was a bondsman that Stan G was putting in the play, then it might be a play just to get some money out of WAC, which would be petty money, 1,800. Like, so we could throw that theory out most likely. So it goes down to, is this a play for clicks, likes, and views, or this Memphis Stan G really did go to jail for what he say he did? I think this might be true. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that I really think about it, Stan G would know that all we really got to do is search the jail database and find him in jail and find out what he was in jail for. So he would be smart enough, him and WAC would be smart enough to know that that narrative wouldn't work. It wouldn't hold water within 10, 15 hour tops minutes of the internet investigating the situation, the internet would find out that Stan G would not be in jail in that scenario. So that means that Stan G really is in jail. I'm just trying to debunk this and see how likely this is to be true without us actually having to do all the research. This is just an educated guess. So I would agree. I would think that he's really in jail, right? So if he really in jail, then he really in jail for what they say he in jail for. Because we would be able to see the charge, and he would know we'd be able to see the charge. I'm just thinking out loud here. Okay, so that means he really in jail. So then, why did he call WAC 100? Two reasons, two ways. One far-fetched, one most likely true. Maybe he called WAC 100 because he was in jail and he realized that they can get paid off of it. So why not just tell what I went to jail for, and we'll just make it like I need you to bond me out. And even though I already got the money to bond out, we just gonna spend the narrative like I need you to bond me out. We gonna laugh. They gonna laugh at me a little bit, but nigga, I'm already be out of jail because I already done bonded myself out of jail. I ain't need your money, but we gonna make some money off of them, off this narrative, because we enemies and people gonna want to tune into it if I do it. Okay, bet. Would I do that shit? No, y'all know me, I ain't no spinning narrative type of motherfucker. But I wouldn't do that type of shit. Like, because I just wouldn't do that type of shit. I ain't with the fake news shit. That shit like clown shit to me, be honest with you, but to each his own. But could that be a reason? Or could that be a possibility? Sure. Do I believe it? No. You know what I believe? Most likely, I believe this is a true story. Now that I done kicked it through, like thinking about rationally what most likely could happen or should possibly happen, my opinion would be, without digging in, looking into to see if Stan G really went to jail and all of that, just looking at it on face value, I think this is a true story. I think Stan G really did go to jail for what he went to jail for. And I think he really did call WAC 100 from jail. I believe this. Now, why would he do that? Maybe he really did need the money. Wow. But the crazy part about it is, do y'all see how good they be at spinning these damn narratives and coming up with these narratives and making these stories up on the internet that we have to figure out whether it's true or not? I want y'all to pay attention to that, because this is the new this is the unwanted, unforeseen product of the new media, where you could just make shit up, and because it's financially feasible for you to make shit up, because you get paid off the clicks, likes, and views, duration, time watched, and things of that nature, then people want to figure out how to best make the system financially beneficial for them. No, I mean, that's just a natural thing that's gonna happen. But this is the byproduct of that. So when you come here on YouTube or the internet, you got to make sure that who you watching or who you listening to most likely gonna give you the truth. And when you go by the truth, it's just the truth depending on the facts that they know about the situation at hand, and the truth as they best see it or observe it. You know what I'm saying? Because as cases go on, new evidence comes out and your opinion does change. You know how when we go over these many cases and things of that nature, and how we learn more information as it goes on, and our opinion sways depending on the information that we get. But there's some people that they've been real successful here on this app on the internet with playing the game and learning how to manipulate the game, the algorithm to benefit them. I can't hate on them for that. I don't hate them for that. It's the system. You know what I'm saying? I can't hate on them for that, and I won't. But what I'm saying is the ones that do that, I feel like they should at least have a genre or a group of stuff on or a sector on YouTube to where people know, because a lot of people get on this app and just click on a subject and boom, the guy with the most subscribers or a large amount of subscribers may be the fake news guy. You know what I mean? Like we just seen it. The fake news guy might be the guy who got the most subscribers, so he has the most influence on the narrative and the people to believe what he's saying is true, and that shit be fake as hell. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say his name, but we're gonna say the blogger who shall remain nameless. Y'all know he was just the latest guy that we called out for doing that shit, who got exposed for doing that shit, but we didn't do it. The point I'm trying to make is White 100 and then will pull plays, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is. So that just what make me look at this scenario a little sideways. And that's just bad. It's just sad. That's crazy, because this shit wasn't supposed to be like this, y'all. This shit was supposed to be like, we get on here, you want to know what happened to your favorite entertainer, at least in this sector, your favorite entertainer, your favorite rapper, singer, whatever, hip-hop star. You should just be able to get on here and get the information instead of motherfucker just lying like the blogger that shall remain nameless. This nigga made up witnesses and all type of shit. That shit crazy, like, but it's. I just want y'all to be aware of what's going on, man. I think y'all is. That's why y'all fuck with me, and I see a couple of y'all. You know, I be seeing y'all around these YouTube streets, so I see y'all fuck with other real bloggers such as myself who candid enough to give you at least try to give you an honest opinion or a truthful opinion or truthful analysis of what's going on, and also give y'all a chance to have an objective opinion on shit. You know what I mean? Because sometimes some people come through the channel and their opinions are so well thought out. You don't even be mad at they got a difference of opinion in you. You just be like, damn, I see how you could have thought that, how that could be possible. And who comes to mind? Dre 6100. He comes to mind as one of the people that came through like that. When he first came through the channel, his opinions was vastly different from my opinions. But his shit was so well thought out. Every time he came with an opinion, I had to stop and think and be like, damn, I ain't never even think about it that way. It was an opinion different from mine, but it was plausible. And I was like, damn, that's a good way of thinking about that shit. Because, you know, sometimes you think of shit just in your own way, but it's other ways that could be possibly true. None of us know every damn thing about everything. So this is a place we can do that at. So shout out to y'all for picking this channel. Hit that like button. Salute the Itty. Hit that like button. But I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, then we're gonna move on. We got a lot of topics today, so we're gonna be here for a while.
But you're gonna have to make payments to it. I get it. I guess it don't matter because he gonna provoke your bond, nigga. Like this ain't no dumbass clubhouse shit. It go get you on my word and not with your credit and all that shit. But if you don't make your payments, my nigga, like that's gonna be on you.
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
We got content.
This shit crazy.
Damn it, boy.
Only on the 100 side of Clubhouse. Let me explain something to you. Anytime a nigga do a hate campaign and go to jail, and the only nigga he can call the nigga he did the hate campaign on it, that's how you know you the most hated. Right. Boy, that shit crazy. I'm like, I couldn't. Nigga, who? Yeah, gee, what you calling me for?
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Y'all let me
Shout
know
out
what
to
y'all
Get It
think
Radio.
about this audio, man.
Shout out for Gator Radio. I don't know exactly what that was, but it still was some well 100. So not 100 for real. Straight up, Richard. Straight up. Hey, look, we gonna change subjects. Um, oh, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Dwayne Wade, dog. I want to talk about Dwayne Wade, right? Let me see here. I just want to make sure I get this shit right real quick here. Let me see. I just want to make sure I get this right, y'all. We got to talk about Mr. Dwayne Wade. One second, y'all. Yeah. Okay, this is what I want to talk about right here, y'all. We all know that Dwayne Wade, the former Miami Heat star, um, also the husband of actress Gabrielle Union, um, former NBA champion. He has a daughter, and she was born a young man and a baby boy. And Dwayne Wade daughter felt the way. She didn't feel like she was uh, supposed to be a boy, and she went to Dwayne and I assume his wife, and they talked about it, and we all know the story from now on. I don't want to get all into it, but we already know his daughter is now his son is now his daughter. More power to them. But this one thing I want to talk about, it say Dwayne Wade and his transgender daughter Zaya launched new resource for trans youth and families. Right? It says translatable is an online resource that will focus on communities of color and offer a safe space and accurate information. Okay. Okay. It says it offers a safe space for youth to express themselves through a number of creative outlets and will focus on communities of color, center the most marginalized, and emphasize the importance of parents and family. So Zaya Wade said. The Wade family The Wade family was fortunate to have resources to help support Zaya in her journey, but not everyone has access to those. Dwayne Wade said that's why it's important to create a collaborative space for communities to participate in this conversation and express themselves freely. We want to emphasize that the learning never stops. He is very proud of Zaya, who has been his biggest educator and inspiration. He said, his biggest inspiration and educator. He said, remember them words. Zaya who will be 17 next week, came out as a trans 4 years ago. That means she was 13. Last year, the Wade family left Florida, where Dwayne had been a star for the Miami Heat, and moved to California because Florida wasn't a good environment for trans people and their families, he told the Associated Press Thursday. He was in Miami to accept the Elevate Prize Foundation's Catalyst Award. At the ceremony, he said Zaya was the driving force behind Translatable. The questions was presented to her So if you have one thing that you want to see change in this community, what would it be? He said, according to the AP, and for her, it goes right to parents. It goes right to the adults. It goes right to us. It's not the kids, it's us. And so she wanted to create a space that felt safe for parents and their kids. That's what translatable is, and it's her baby. He will use a $250,000 grant that comes with the award to support Translatable. In addition to funding from his Wade Family Foundation, he said, the Human Rights Campaign and the Trevor Project are also behind Translatable. Alexander Rowe, executive director of the uh, Ali Foundation Center, praised Dwayne Wade for putting his celebrity behind trans youth in a year where more than 500 anti-LGBTQ plus bills, many of them specifically anti-trans, have been introduced in the state legislators around the nation. Okay, so listen, I wasn't gonna read all that, but I'll just say all that to say this, like, check this out, right? I ain't gonna even get into the old about the situation with Dwayne Wade and his daughter, right? Because all alphabet people are welcome here, you know what I mean? For sure. I just want to talk about Dwayne Wade for a second, right? So, if you pay attention, just really look real close here. Follow me now. Just listen to me. Listen to me. Walk with me. If you really pay attention, when Dwayne Wade's daughter first, hit the scene with this dynamic, Dwayne Wade was supportive. He was supportive. But then if you pay attention to watch Dwayne Wade, in more and more ways, you start to see Dwayne Wade do suspect shit. Follow me now. Let's listen to me now. Jump in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. I saw Dwayne Wade wearing fingernail polish. Listen, no disrespect to the people who wear them little hoop dingly earrings, the little men with the little cross hanging from them. But that shit looks suspect, my nigga. I know that shit like a little thing right now, but that little earring with the little cross hanging off that bitch, the little dangly one, like you in the 80s, my nigga. Like, that shit looks suspect, bro. I'm telling you that shit right now. So if you out here walking that little earring with the little dangly little cross on the end, like you like some kind of goth punk rock nigga, that shit you might as well put one of them bull nose shits in your ear, nigga. The little bull earring shits, nigga. That shit Young Thug used to be rocking. You might well put one of them shits in your ear, fuck nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But that shit, motherfucking, was what with Dwayne Wade started rocking. I seen the shit. Then you hear these motherfucking stories about Dwayne Wade playing basketball, like practicing with like nothing but like some real two little ass tights on and shit. You know what I mean? Like all this type of fuck shit. Listen to me now. Follow me. I'm going somewhere. Just let your imagination wander. Picture these pictures. Then you see Dwayne Wade, going on these shows and talking and stuff, and then he, his daughter, he 100 behind his daughter, and that's his kid. I get it. We ain't talking about that. We talking about Dwayne Wade. Keep your eye on the prize here. Everything I say here is alleged. Now I go to seeing he just doing more and more feminine shit, suspect shit. He go to he wearing girl shit. He remember it came out back in the days that Gabrielle Union went on the podcast and said she tosses salad. We ain't gonna get all into that. All I'm just saying, that's a little bit too much air bite there if you're a man, my nigga. Like when your legs ain't supposed to be all the way up there, you're a man, my nigga, getting your that salad toss. But your woman, Gabrielle Union, went on the podcast and said she tosses your salad, my nigga. And you came back behind her and y'all trolled everybody on Instagram doing little sneaky subliminal videos about
the situation on your Instagrams and shit, right? I'm just follow me now. I'm just painting a picture. Is it becoming clear to you now? Now, if you pay attention, he talking about he gonna do a fingernail polish line, right? Like, I think this already done been, it's already moving, like this already going. Now, if you pay attention, he got this little fun foundation, you know what I'm saying? Talking about a safe space where people can talk with their children about this type of stuff, and the children can talk about this type of stuff. Okay, man, kudos, all of that. I ain't talking about that. That ain't what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the foundation and all that. Hey, we're gonna put that over there. I'm talking about Dwayne Wade. If you pay attention, Dwayne Wade, in my opinion, is vicariously living through that little boy, that little girl. This is what I think is going on. And I'm going to tell you what made me think that, right? Because if you watch when that little girl situation came out, this is all alleged, this is my opinion. If you just watch when that situation, that little girl came out, Dwayne Wade, he dressed it kind of regular, kind of regular. But as this thing done progressed, I think he done got more and more courage from living vicariously through that little boy, little girl, that little goy, that I think that he is coming out of his cocoon. I think he coming out of his cocoon. And listen, more power to him. That ain't what I'm talking about. See, I ain't bashing him for that. What I'm mad or what I'm upset about and what I don't like is that it looked like you may have been facilitating a lot of this from behind the scenes, because it's just very strange to me as to the timing of this thing in both of y'all lives. In the transition, I done seen that little girl, your daughter go through. I seen you going through the same shit. Dwayne Wade is going through the same shit that his daughter going through. And my problem with it is fuck nigga. First of all, you shouldn't be living vicariously through your fucking kids any fucking way. But my thing is, that's a fucking kid. And you is sitting there praising your child, pushing your child out there for being brave. And kudos to that child for being brave. You know what I mean? I ain't getting into all that. No, we ain't talking about the baby. That's a kid. We're not gonna talk about the kid here. We're gonna talk about Dwayne Wade ass. Why don't you be as brave as Zaya and go on and come out your motherfucking cocoon, nigga? You feel me? That's what I'm getting at with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you come out the motherfucking cocoon and be a village people? I don't got no problem with it. Listen, I got so many alphabet community people in my family loving to death, nigga, nephews, all type of shit. Nigga, that my blood, I fuck with them. I talk shit about Jaro City, Ranche. But nigga, I ain't got no problem with Ranche, nigga. Nigga, do what you do. Nigga, when you grown, you can do what you want to do. As long as you ain't hurting nobody. So I don't got no problem with that. I might crack a little joke, but I really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Nigga, you cool here, nigga. You know what I mean? Straight up, Marita do not discriminate no people, none, for real. So that's not the thing. The thing is, come on out, my nigga. Cause I'm gonna tell you what I am gonna do. I ain't perfect. God's still working on me. I probably will crack on you until you come out. I'm just saying. I'm just being real. Like, I probably will. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I just feel like it's 2024, my nigga. And as we can see, the letters keep adding LGBTQT+. So it's somebody out there. It's a group of people out here for you. Whatever you like to do, it's a group of people out here in this world for you. Find those group of people and hang out. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to hide. You don't have to hide Dwayne Wade. What I'm saying. And it's wrong of you if some of this got to do with what's going on with your baby, is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, just come on, just come on out full glitter, my nigga. Gabrielle Union gonna love you anyway. She already been pegging you and motherfucking you and her been in there scissoring. Y'all already been scissoring, my nigga. She locked in. She ain't going nowhere. She said she been tossing your salad. And you sat right down on social media and said, woo. They said, Dwayne Wade. We heard Gabrielle said she tossed your salad. Dwayne Wade response was, ooh. Hey, 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 so it is what it is, D-Wade. I'm just saying, I just was assessing the situation when I seen that they came out with this little foundation, and I see that he's really running with this football. And more power to him, and more power to his baby, because we do have how shocking though it may be, we do have young people who are facing these identity crises. So I do feel like it should be somewhere for people, young people, maybe they're in their parents, to be able to get some guidance and some education on something like this. I ain't knocking none of that, because first of all, it's good business, because if it ain't that many of these places, that means they gonna get a lot of motherfucking donation money. We already know gay people rule the world. We already know that. So it's good. It's smart. It was smart on that behalf. That's when I seen it. And then when I seen that, how shocking though it is that Dwayne Wade's daughter made this happen, right? This thing do happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how frequent it happens, but it is young people that identify as another gender. And I ain't never identified with another gender, but if I was somebody that identified with another gender, and I was a young person and it was happening to me, I could assume that it could probably be kind of confusing. So if it is some places, was some places for these for people can get this type of guidance information, I'm just assuming. I'm just only assuming, just thinking about what this foundation is going to provide for, and what service it's going to provide, and the people who gonna need the service. And I thought about it and I said, yeah, I'm sure this makes sense. So I ain't attacking that. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna be madder than a bitch if Dwayne Wade 10 years, 20 years down the line, it just come out that he just LGBTQ part of the alphabet community. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna be mad. Because fuck nigga, we been new. And your punk ass hid in plain sight. You hid in plain sight for 40 years. But this little girl out here got more bravery, got more heart than you, and being a pioneer. That's the part I'm talking about, y'all. I tell you, I look at shit a little different here. You know what I mean? I look, because I ain't finna attack the baby. You know what I'm saying? That we already seen people do that. And you know what I mean? I'm just talking about, it looked like Dwayne Wade is part of the community. And the little girl is openly a part of the community. Why the fuck ain't you? Since you said she was your inspiration, that's why I told y'all to remember those words. He said she was my driving force and my inspiration and educator. So he said it. Maybe I could be reaching, but it could be taken that way. He said it in that way. I just be thinking, dog. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, at the end of the day, Dwayne Wade, be brave as you asking that little girl to be brave, my nigga. Cause we looking at you like you village people. He got moved to lose in the kid. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But hey, man, He might be hanging out with Dwight Howard. That's all I'm saying. Do I got a problem with it? No. That's y'all business. Y'all grown nigga, rich millionaire niggas. All I'm saying is my nigga just come out your cocoon, my nigga. Come on out your cocoon. You know what I'm saying? Let us be. You ain't about what you be talking about. Show us you about what you be talking about. I just want everybody out the closet, my nigga. Shit, you know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? But we got chicks be fucking with dudes who be out the road fucking with boys. And the girl don't even know. Nigga, I'm gonna take it a step further than that. It's girls that fuck with niggas that we grew up around. We know that the niggas that we grew up around like this nigga, we done heard by this nigga, he like boys. But we see the niggas with girls. We we don't go up to the girls and be like, oh yeah, you know my homie here, we heard he gay. You get what I'm saying? Oh bro, we heard he like we don't. I'm just telling you, ladies, as men, we don't do that. Maybe your brother will do it for you if you fuck with a nigga he done heard about, or your cousins. But us, if that's a nigga that grew up around us, or you know what I'm saying, from the same hood, and we see you with him, but we heard little stories about him, or we was on the road with him, and we heard stories about him. We don't tell you. We don't go up and tell you like, yeah, don't mess with him. He gay. We don't do it. It ain't player. It's just not proper etiquette. It's just like you gotta do your own research. But I'm telling you, it is times where I haven't seen chicks in full blown relationships having kids from niggas, and when them niggas was in jail, them niggas had bad reputations. That's all I'm saying. So I just see that type of shit. So that's why I just be like, you should just go and come out, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because half of the time it seemed like that would it seemed like they be wanting that more than they want the regular deal. So I'm saying why live a lie is all I'm saying. So Dwayne Wade, we're waiting on you to come out your cocoon, bro. All right, let's move on. Y'all thought I was gonna bash that baby nigga. I wasn't finna bash Dwayne Wade, baby. You crazy as hell. Not me. All right, let me see. I got a lot of topics here. Oh, we're gonna talk about FBG Butta. We're gonna talk about FBG Butta. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hey, do me a favor, please donate to the channel. I forgot it. I've been talking for almost 2 hours, but please donate to the channel. The Cash App is pinned in the top of the chat. Oh, and I did lose my appeal, so we're gonna be demonetized for about a good 90 days here. So we'll be back around the beginning of November. So show your boy some love every now and then and throw me a Cash App or two. We're gonna keep this thing going until it get better. What I say we're gonna talk about? Oh, we're gonna talk about FBG Butta. Let's go see what talking about FBG Butta, man. I listen, bro. I don't be even, bro. Listen, I don't even really be paying attention to Butta like that. I just be listening sometimes. What they talking about? What's up, Silk? What it is, Silk? I might need some help with this one here, man. What's going on? Okay, so I'm gonna see how. Let me know if I'm wrong with this one here, y'all. So Butta went out with Mikey Dollars and a couple more members, right? And what they're trying to say is Butta got beat up, or did Mikey get beat up? Because I heard Mikey got beat up, and but if he got beat up, then how did Butta end up looking like that? Tien, let me know what happened here. Let me know what happened here. What happened with Butta? Because I've been glancing at it, but I ain't been all into it. So who beat up Butta? Was it, what his name, Mikey Dollars? Mikey Dollars, and then Mikey Dollars got beat up? Because I see CSP had reported on something. Let me see. He says it's alert. Oh no. That's what he's saying? Okay, okay. All right. So this is what we're finna do here. That's all I needed to know. Listen, man. Let me find this picture. Bro, I don't know. I'm confused. That's what I'm saying. I got it, T. You gave me what I needed. Cause I didn't know what the latest was. Shout out to CSP. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. So this is supposedly the allergic reaction that Butta got, right? So listen, let me tell you something. Hold on, let me look at it real good. Oh man, I'm looking at it though. Listen, Butta be lying though. I got a question. How much do you believe that this is from a fight? Do you believe it's more from a fight? Do you believe the excuse that it's from a fight? Do you believe the narrative that it's from a fight more than you believe the narrative that it's an allergic reaction? I don't know what the fuck really happened because there's too many stories going around from he got jumped to allergic reaction to pink eye to eye syphilis. Damn. On phone now. I'm gonna say this. It's hard to have two black eyes, okay, yet without no scarring around your eyes. Like, what a okay, so I done had a black eye before, right? So what a scratches, what a like the so you mean to tell me you got hit in both of your eyes like that? Mm, mm. All right, I'm gonna tell you this. This what I'm gonna do. Realistic, you want my truthfully honest opinion. I just be trying to look objective. Like, listen, I'm talking about totally objective. When I look at these situations, I'm telling you, I try to be 100% objective, right? And listening to the stories and seeing which one I think most likely happened from the information that we have. This is a tough one. I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50. It could be an allergic reaction and it could be a beat up. Sometimes the most simplest answer is the answer. He got beat up because he got two black eyes. But his eyes look all the way red though. Like normally when a black eye happen, it'll be like red, like bloodshot in a certain spot or something like that. And then I I see a little swelling, but I don't see. But you know how hard it is to get hit in both of your eyes. Normally how people get two black eyes, they get hit in the nose. Normally when you get hit, well, I ain't never had two black eyes, but if you get hit right there in the middle of your nose, it'll black both of your eyes if you get hit hard enough. Janelle say, I had a black eye. I never looked like this, but I have seafood allergy, he claims, and I have looked like this in the face before. It'll say, I can't really tell. It'll say, hell, if I knew he had a food allergy, why he take his goofy ass around the seafood was from the start. Listen, that's what I'm saying. I'm with y'all. Y'all. I can't call this because his eyes too dark for it just to be a punch. Like it looked like I'm leaning. I'm 50-50. I'm tell you right now. I'm just saying like because Butta be lying. I can't forget that Butta be lying. So I'm gonna say I don't know. I don't know. I'm with y'all. He has broken blood vessels in his left eye, but his mama said it was because he kept putting an eye. How he put out his eye don't know, bro. Listen. The messy side of me want to say Butta got his ass beat so bad, but the journalistic truth side of me has to say, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't know Eddie. It happened twice because it finally came across the fish I'm allergic to. I'm gonna say I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave this one alone. I'm 50-50 on this one. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't call this one. You slipped away this time, Butta. You slipped away this time, Butta. Girl is itching, so he's scratching and irritating. It could be. Let me see. All right, let me see what topic we're gonna talk about next. Okay. I think it's allergic reaction based on how it looks, but it's a toss up. I think I'm leaning towards you to TN. Uh Old girl doesn't he look like that all the time. Listen, I wanna say I'm gonna agree with you, T. Both of y'all really. I think I can't call it. I think it could definitely be a allergic reaction too. This story came across me on social media and it was very interesting. It said Kel Mitchell's ex-wife speaks out after he accused her of getting pregnant by multiple men during their marriage. The former Nickelodeon star and actor accused his ex-wife of cheating a few times during their marriage between 1999 and 2005. She fired back at his claims. This is insane. So he said she got pregnant. He's saying she got pregnant by multiple men. Let me see. He said she got pregnant by multiple men while they was married. Bro, listen, let me tell you something. I don't know. Let me see. I got to find. I want to read this story, y'all. I want to read this story. So it say Kel Mitchell claims. That's crazy. Ex-wife cheated, was repeatedly impregnated by multiple men. Listen, bro, let me tell you something. Listen, this is insane. Like, listen, I understand everybody go through stuff in relationships. Trust me, I'm not here to judge nobody in nobody relationship. All I'm gonna say if it's toxic, in my advice, I would get out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Um, but and we all put up with stuff with our spouses at different times, and we may get into it. We may argue. We may break up. We may separate. Um, or we might eventually go our ways. But I'm saying it'd be a lot of stuff in between before it actually go our ways, our separate ways, most likely. So I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna just be totally like bashing Buddy because uh people go through shit in relationships. But I'm gonna say this: being impregnated by multiple men multiple times is insane. This is insane. Like listen, y'all talking to somebody who done been cheated on. Y'all talking to somebody who done did the cheating. Y'all talking to somebody done been cheated on and took a bitch back. See, that shit a lot of niggas don't tell you about. They don't tell you about. They don't tell you about when you get cheated on and you take the bitch back. Nigga, 80 to 90% of the men out here that's dealing with women done been cheated on and done took a bitch back. Trust me. Whether they knew all the way or not, whether they suspected or whether whether the woman got caught red-handed. And I'm talking about your biggest millionaires, your your most fly niggas and sauced up niggas. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Shit, I just heard Boosie talking about it on Carisha. I mean on Ari cooking show 3 days ago. Shit, everybody done did it. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of them done did it. So I ain't gonna come as harsh down on the situation as I would be if I didn't know that shit happens and life is life. And a lot of people go through this shit. But I don't know how many people go through your wife being impregnated by multiple men multiple times and you still being with her. That is fucking insane. Listen, let me tell you something. Like my grandma would say, ain't that much love in the world. Ain't that much love in the world. Now I'm gonna read this article. I read this article because I ain't read it yet. I just came across this story and I just wrote it down as notes or something I wanted to go over when I went live with y'all again. Hit that like when y'all hit that like button. So I'm finna read this article. We're finna see if he got to be fucking kidding me, right? Kel Mitchell is claiming what now? The former Nickelodeon star Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay appeared on Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay, where he claimed his ex-wife Taisha Hampton cheated on him during their marriage, becoming pregnant by multiple men. And taking a moment to pause because we know your blood pressure just elevated from reading those. I'm telling you. Mitchell tells Shannon that he allegedly found out about one of the pregnancies after he and Hampton conceived a child of their own. We had the abortion, but then we had a baby, and she ended up telling me that the baby that was aborted wasn't mine. Mitchell alleged it was a lie. It was other times she had gotten pregnant. Yeah, I stuck around. These were the things that were being revealed. Damn. As he continued, Kel detailed that his ex-wife stopped coming home. The actor recalled a moment when he found her at a hotel with a friend that used to come over. He explained that he recognized the man from when he used to work a lot and he used to invite him over. Damn. Mitchell thought something was up, so he took the car and began driving around the neighborhood searching for her car, recalling a moment saying, I got in the whip, went driving around, saw her whip, I saw it all. I saw it at the hotel. I go to the lobby and turns out the dude just came walking down the lobby about to go to my car that she was driving. I'm like, okay, what's up? Take me upstairs. After seeing his wife in the room, he peeked the situation and decided to leave without doing anything. The authorities were eventually phoned to report the premises, and they advised Kelman to get out of the situation. He admitted that he rejected their advice and stayed in intent to make it work. Authorities were eventually phoned to report to the premises and advised Kelman to go in the situation. I'm just reading to see this. I'm just reading this part again. It say after seeing his wife in the room, he peeped the situation and decided to leave without doing anything. The authorities were eventually phoned to report to the premises. So his home. So this is a different situation. And they advised Cal Mitchell to get out of the situation. He admitted that he rejected their advice and stayed in an attempt to make it work for the kids. Cal then detailed that his ex-wife ended up in the hospital again with a baby. Detailed that a doctor told him that she had lost a baby. Mitchell told Shannon Sharp that he was sure he wasn't the father of that child. Cal Mitchell would file for divorce from her after he claimed that Ty Shampton called him while he was working, asking him if she could be with somebody else. Ooh, listen, I'm gonna tell you that. Let me say this right here. Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, shout out to Eddie, shout out to Denise, shout out to TN, shout out to Richard Supreme. Hit that like button, y'all hit that like button. Hey, listen, I'm gonna read y'all comments first, right? Listen, listen. It say, I'm gonna read. She say, Kelly got on my nerves. She say, Kel. The ex-wife said she caught him with Nick Cannon. Look at Eddie with the bullshit. Eddie say, I think he lying. Denise say, wow. TN say, I don't believe it. She says, Richard Supreme say, dirty work, Kel. Listen. TN say, same situation. They came to the hotel. Denise say, I couldn't do anyone like that. Listen, so I'm going to just say this, right? If y'all want my honest opinion, I think he full of shit. I think he full of shit. I think he full of shit. I think he understands how to play this divorce thing, and maybe he been wanting to break up with her for a while. It seems he's certainly educated on how one smear campaigns the other uh divorce. And it's 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 the scenarios. It's what he said. First of all, it was so the headline that this woman got pregnant by multiple men different times in their marriage is salacious enough to where everybody gonna want to investigate this, right? Now, when he tell this story, do you see how conveniently every time the baby wasn't his, it was an abortion or something like that? Do you notice that? Do you notice all the babies that she did have that lived that wasn't aborted were his? That's my first red flag with the shit. Like, okay, so you got an excuse to how come when we say, well, did your blood test the kids? So how you because the only way to prove this is if the children were blood tested. You see what I'm saying? But conveniently, his story don't have blood tests in them. Also, what else it was that stuck out? It was a couple things that stuck out to me. Oh, even the scenario what he said was at the hotel. He said he called at the hotel, but then he left and didn't do nothing because he didn't want to, he just seen it. He peeped it. He said the dude ended up first. Listen. He said the dude came walking in the hotel lobby, so he saw the dude. He said he remembered the dude because he remembered the dude. He used to ask the dude to come over or whatever. Okay, so that still don't mean that nigga there with your old lady. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, your old lady could be here, but that don't mean that dude there with your old lady. And ain't no hotel gonna give you the information to who checked in these rooms. So you just saying you seen a dude, then you conveniently say you didn't do nothing. You just left. You got me fucked up. Listen, let me tell you something. The last thing I'm gonna do is if I catch my lady tipping, cheating, fornicating, is to give her peace the fuck. You crazy as hell. Nigga, I'm throwing rocks, bricks all through that motherfucking hotel, big glass window. There won't be no fucking up in there. Nigga, I'm calling the 911 and calling a fire in that hotel room. Every bitch in there, nigga, I'm pulling a fire alarm. Every bitch in there coming up out of there. Won't be no fucking going on up in that hotel. Nigga, not with me. And then my last line of defense, when I find out she really is cheating, but I want her back, I'ma just put on social media, we got AIDS. We got AIDS. Yes, me and Lucretia, we both got AIDS. I'm gonna scare you up off my bitch, nigga. You gonna go get tested, you gonna find out you ain't got no AIDS, you gonna be scared to fuck with my lady again, nigga. I'm telling everybody that every nigga that think they want to hunch my lady, she got AIDS, bro. Yeah, bro, don't even do it, bro. I'm just telling you, bro, she got AIDS, bro. Yeah, she got AIDS, bro. Don't even do it to yourself, my nigga. I know she fine, dog. You know what I mean? I know you see her with me, bro, but I've been with her for 15 years, my nigga. You shouldn't make that bad decision because she got AIDS, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you up off my lady. You ain't going nowhere. I don't believe Kel Mitchell one motherfucking bit. This shit oozes of acting through the ink on the goddamn article. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I don't believe him. I don't believe him, y'all. I don't believe him. This don't pass my bullshit meter. Like who? Like what? Like. First of all, what man gonna stay with a woman who get pregnant by multiple men? Like, listen, that's past that's past being understanding, nigga. That's fucking insane. That's diabolical. That's nasty work. So I don't see very many men. I'm talking about it gotta be like 1%. Listen, you gotta be like a bum. You gotta be like a nigga who ain't got no self-worth, self-esteem, nowhere to live. He must be a migrant from Venezuela, bitch. That's the only nigga that's gonna stay with a bitch that done got pregnant from multiple men and they been married and you the bag. She ain't even the bag, you the bag. Man, I would have been kicked her ass out, bro, man. So I don't believe Kel. I don't believe Kel. I can't. I did some crazy mess I would do too, for real. Like, no, man, no. I don't believe him, y'all. Listen, I usually side with the men. Y'all know I do. This bullshit right here, Kel. This bullshit on so many levels. Like, you wouldn't even supposed to tell nobody this shit, my nigga. She look good, though. She look good. She look good. You can't tell by the looks. A lot of times they be crazy. They be crazy than a motherfucker. I promise you. I promise you, but he might be crazy too, because that sounds like some nasty work. So I'm with y'all. I ain't buying that shit from Kel. Kel, no, that shit don't pass my sniff meter. I just don't want to believe it. I just don't want to believe that a nigga will stay with a woman that went through that shit. So just even on face value, this story sounds like bullshit. Okay. Let's move on. So they say Charleston White and Trap Boy Fred and Yellow Bees and them got into it, huh? That's what I heard. Hit that like button, y'all. Please hit that like button for your boy. They say Charleston White and Trap Boy Fred and them. And let me see if I can find some of this shit. They say Charleston White and Trap Boy Fred and Yellow Bees and them. They said they got it. They said it was all right. They said they got into it. They got into it. Like, I just got through. I could swear for loud. I gotta talk like I'm from the South. I swear for loud that I just got through watching a Charleston White Yellow Bees interview. I swear for loud. Right. So that's it right there, right? So how did we get to this beef thing? I'm gonna run through this one here real quick, right? and this is my opinion because I have had time to assess this one and think about this one. In my humble opinion, this is a play, and I'm gonna tell you why I believe it's a play. I just saw Charleston White sit down with Yellow Beezy. This is clearly Sean Cotton trying to help out Texas by helping Yellow Beezy resurrect his career and ingratiate himself back with the state. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause with the Mo 3 death, that shit divided the state. And since that Mo 3 gone, people from Texas want their spot. They want their spot in hip hop. They know they got talent. They know they got hot artists and good artists. They want their spot at the table like they had it before with Paul Wall and Mike Jones and UGK and Slim Thug and Zero and Scarface and Ghetto Boy. They want to rap a lot. They want their spot at the table. That spot kind of been vacant. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand them for it. I respect them for it. But Yellow Beezy, at first it seemed like he wasn't getting the understanding of what they were trying to do. Because even before this Charleston White interview, Yellow Beezy had an interview with Che Cheese by himself, and then before that interview, he had an interview with Sean Cotton and a bunch of Texas influencers, social media platforms, and DJs and content creators. And it was all Dallas. I mean, it was all Texas business, and they was trying to get an understanding and try to get Yellow Beezy to get on this campaign to fix his image so that they could rise from the ashes like Phoenix and stand up in this hip hop shit. That's really what they want. And it looked like Yellow Beezy finally caught on to it when he decided to do the interview with Say Cheese and Charleston White. So it looked like everything was good, everything was hunky dory, everything was cool. Then the next thing you know, come Charleston White, got into it with Trap Boy Freddy, people them at the club. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you something. Trap Boy Freddy just got the feds, right? Was it the feds? Correct me if I'm wrong, with the feds. I'm not sure. But one thing I know, when you get out of the feds, you automatically have probation. This is everybody. And I think it's minimum 5 years probation. Anybody get out the feds, right? But correct me if I'm wrong, I could be wrong. I don't know if he was in the feds or the state, but I think it was the feds. I think he had a federal charge. Who is Sean Cotton? Say Cheese, Eddie. Say Cheese. That's Sean Cotton. Say Cheese. So anyway, Yellow Beezy just dropped the single, right? If you pay attention, Yellow Beezy album or mixtape or whatever the fuck he dropping is dropping the same day Mo 3 next project dropping. The first one after he died, this is it right here. Mo 3 project dropping and Yellow Beezy shit dropping on the same day. This is a promo run, in my opinion. And what better promo run to have than Charleston White, Yellow Beezy, and Trap Boy Freddy in a little lightweight beef to drum up some interest in Yellow Beezy's album that coming out. He just dropped a single with Lil Wayne. See what I'm saying? It ain't doing too good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, it's been out for like 2-3 weeks and it ain't even got 1 million views. It's like 600,000-700,000 views. My critique of the song, I don't like the song like that. I like Lil Wayne's verse on the song. Lil Wayne ripped that bitch. It sounded like Yellow Beezy was dumbing himself down in the song. It sounded like when 8 Ball and MJG went to Bad Boy, and it was like, they try to do that crump shit. when MJ 8 Ball and MJG one never crunk. That's what this song like. This song sound like a crunk, Yellow Beezy song. Do I like it? No, it ain't for me. I don't like it as a single. Sound like it feel like it feels really out of place. I'm gonna just say that. But anyway, I think it's a promo run. So when you talk about Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy and Charleston White getting into it, I don't believe this shit for 1 second. Lil Wayne is executive producer on he is? Oh, I didn't know that. Shout out to Randy. He said thanks, so thanks y'all. Saying that to me, what? Yeah. Salute to my boy Audio Crack. I just think about audio earlier today, to be honest with you. I was sitting on the damn balcony smoking. And I thought about my boy Audio. I say, damn, my boy Audio don't even fuck with me no more. I swear to God, I was thinking about that earlier. I was sitting on the damn balcony. And you know how you be sitting there smoking, you fuck around and get high. And I say, damn, I ain't heard from my boy Audio now. You know, and us from Florida, that's what we say when we miss somebody, we ain't seen nobody in a long time. We say, damn, they don't even fuck with me no more, huh? And there wasn't nobody on the porch for me. But so salute to my boy Audio for coming through, man. But yeah, back to the subject. I don't believe this shit. I'm just telling you, like, I feel like Sean Cotton put Charleston White and Yellow Beezy together to help Yellow Beezy getting in the algorithm. And if you listen to how Charleston White is even talking, he's sounding very confident. You see how he was outside the club. It was all them dudes, and it wasn't nobody even coming close to Charleston White. Nobody tried to really fight him. It was just some arguing. They had a couple dudes there. A couple dudes couldn't have held all them dudes back, man. That shit was staged. He said, Charleston White said, oh, I was against Mo3. Then I got cool with Yellow Beezy and Freddie, and I was riding with them niggas. Nah, fuck them niggas. I'm back on Mo3 side. Come on, man. That's say no, we finna read. I've just been living life, bro. No disrespect. 100, bro. 100. I swear I was thinking about that today, though. That's the God of heaven truth. I swear. But yeah, so I don't believe this shit out. And I could be wrong. It's just my humble opinion. I did put the fair use in the description box, so it is down there. Oh, look, another thing too. I lost my appeal, which I don't understand because I've been doing some research, and I swear I ain't no snitch. I ain't snitching on nobody's channel. But I just be looking at other people, and they be doing the same content I be doing. Like they pull the videos up and they run their little shit and they talk their opinion, and nigga, I went and did the whole little video shit and showed them how I did it, put the copy, the URL and all of that shit down. Some people still deny my shit. So that's why I'm doing them kind of like this now. And I do understand why certain bloggers do not show the clips and all of that shit, because boy, they got me on them bitches. I swear. I see everybody using that same format. And it just make me feel like maybe they ain't got snitched on yet or something. I don't know. But I ain't gonna snitch on them. I'm gonna just move accordingly. But yeah, your boy's demonetized. I'll be back probably about November. So until then, I'll be dependent. That's all. On the kindness of you, kind folk. We're gonna keep it going though. I tell you one thing is going on. The subscribers still going up. So we're gonna just keep working like that. So when I get back monetized, hopefully I'll be at a good amount of subscribers. That way I don't have to wait so long to make money again. You know what I mean? Because let's just say your boy get, let's say reasonably 10,000 subscribers within the next couple months. I mean, my subscribers be moving good. As long as I put content out, the subscribers be moving. People be. I actually found a little formula to do it. I've been slacking off on it, but I'm gonna get back on it here shortly. And it was working out for me. If you notice, first of all, I noticed y'all like me on camera. I did this one off camera today, because I wanted to show some of these pictures. You know what I mean? I wanted to show, and then this volume on this goddamn iPhone I got, that shit be acting up. So I be having to yell, and I don't be wanting to do all that shit sometimes. Plus, I know sometimes y'all be wanting to come up here and come on the panel. So I say I'll do some screen y'all. I just try to switch it up. But I do notice that the views do be lower on the ones where I be on StreamYard. Is that gonna stop me from doing StreamYard? No, because I like StreamYard. I might even start doing some other ones too, other than StreamYard. You know what I mean? Probably gonna start diversifying my portfolio. You know, you know, going seeing what other platforms got going on too, because this is a kind of wake up call too. You kind of got to spread this thing out. You know what I mean? I noticed that a lot of my Facebook friends are getting paid off Facebook, and where there's money, there's Marita, and I want to know. I'm already in the arena anyway, so we're gonna try to like grow this thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna try to like be spread across all the platforms and see how it goes. You know, you might pop on one platform and that may help you on another platform. You know, you could be popping on Instagram but not be popping on YouTube. But you can be popping on YouTube and not popping on Instagram. Like you can be popping on Facebook but not popping on YouTube. You can be popping on TikTok but not be popping on YouTube. It just depends. You just gotta spread your image and your hustle around to all these platforms, and most likely one or two of them gonna fit you. And once you find the one or two that fit you, that will help the other ones. It's a lot of people that came to YouTube from Clubhouse. You know, a lot of people came from YouTube, from Instagram, shit like that. So I just carry over. But yeah, we're gonna try to do that. But shout out to Denise. TikTok page well. I don't know. I'm just try to spread it all around because I get a little bit from everywhere. Add up to a lot. Plus, I mean, I think that's the goal anyway. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm also start working on this backup channel. I've been had it, but I gotta start working on it. The thing with me is with the backup channel, it don't have enough watch hours in order to go live, and I like to go live. So I probably just start clipping some shit together from over here and putting it over there, or I might just have to do the short form videos over there until I get enough watch time hours up. You know, the little updates that everybody do, and then once I can go live over there, I'll go live over there. But I had ideas for that channel, but I'm kind of undecided. But I need to get it rolling just because that could be another source of revenue. And I still ain't even reached my little subscriber spurt yet. I'm still like around five. Like they say, once you get around like 10,000 subscribers, you get a little boost around then because you get a higher chance of your videos getting larger views once you get around that little range right there. And once you get in the algorithm, once you get a larger enough amount of subscribers that when you click on this thing and you put your content out, that you can catch you about 30, 40,000 views here and there, like that's gonna speed up the amount of subscribers that come to your channel too, because they're gonna come because YouTube is recommending them because you got more people you got more subscribers, which means you got more likes. So it's kind of like you just gotta keep grind. You gotta grind till you get to that threshold, and then when you get there, so it's gonna pop off. Just chill. Anything worth having is worth. It's not gonna be easy to have to get. But yeah, I ain't buying this shit. So I don't. I just listen. I asked my daughter last night. I say, do y'all? I say, do y'all listen to Yellow Beezy? I say, do y'all listen to Yellow Beezy? She said, no. She said, no, we don't listen to it. So that was it right there. So that's all I'm gonna say about that there, man. But this a play, y'all. This a play. Long live Mo3. I was just reading y'all comments. Yeah, I'm high as a kite. Yeah, that's another reason I ain't on screen. Hey, I be noticing goddamn Skull. Every time he want to do his thing, he take the camera down. Shit. Yeah. And then also I ain't got no edge. I ain't got no shade. That's another thing. See, that's why we trying to tell y'all. It's a lot of ways to play this YouTube thing if you don't want to be on no camera. You know what I mean? Shit, I might just be sitting here in an old dirty t-shirt with some peanut butter and jelly stains on it. Shit, y'all might don't want y'all to see me. No, I ain't getting over no cold. I just don't be wanting to yell all the time. And plus, this is all. Oh, y'all don't like it? Y'all don't like the Barry White Marita? It's raining where I'm at. It's the quiet storm. I'm on the radio. I'm like that dude that be on the radio at 12, at 2, 3 in the morning. The love guy. Right. I'm in PJs at 3, 4. Dog, I thought you were getting over a cold. Y'all crazy. All right, Denise, that's fine. Yeah, I'm chilling. I just knew I had not give y'all a live in about 5 days. I said, let me give y'all one. Oh, listen, let me tell y'all something. Oh, look, oh. So I went over my my children's my sister-in-law. I went over to my sister-in-law house yesterday for Labor Day. Listen, man, all I'm gonna tell you is, man, them children got me tipsy. You know, I got grown children, I got big children, so you know what I mean. I know I look young. I'm young. I'm still young, but I got grown children. You know, over 21. So, um, yeah, pussy don't owe me shit. But man, I hung out with them kids yesterday. Man, we had a card game that we was playing, and we was taking shots. Man, bro, we had so much fun. I hope y'all had fun yesterday. At least, dude, as y'all messed up my order this morning. Oh, sorry, did you get a refund? No, no refund. DoorDash, I've been working. We would have. Listen, DoorDash, give us some promo codes, man. Tell them to give us some promo codes. They want to be in the chat. Tell them to give us some promo codes. Y'all like the content, huh? DoorDash. Yeah, this is too funny. I swear this is. But yeah, this is a lot here, y'all. So we're gonna move on from this one here. What else we got? What else we got on the agenda? Shout out to you, Sean Carter, for trying to resurrect Yellow Beezy career. I mean, I like Yellow Beezy music. Some of it, you know what I mean? Like he ain't trash. Uh, I just think, I just think we don't, I just think we don't like Yellow Beezy no more. Baby, that's what it is. We just don't like Yellow Beezy no more. Oh, listen. So Just a little interesting story that I'm gonna try to make short, right? I'm gonna try to make this short. We're gonna knock this out. So do you know like a month ago, El Chapo's son and this other dude, I think he was like some kind of big drug time boss. They flew into United States and they both got arrested by like the DEA, like the government and shit, right? The dude that got knocked off, the old dude, I think his name was El Mayo. So this dude's supposed to be like El Chapo, like partner. Like everybody always heard it was El Chapo, but evidently El Chapo had like this partner, and his name was El Mayo, right? So check this shit out. We don't talk about this shit because y'all know Burrito. He be coming with the educational shit. This shit some real shit. I be trying to expose real shit to you in your face because that shit be right in your face. You just gotta catch it, right? So they turn in the goddamn El Mayo dude, but check this out. El Chapo's son that turned him in, he wanted too, right? He wanted too. So check this out. He done made a deal with the motherfucking United States government that if he turned in El Mayo, right, he gonna get some kind of deal. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you how you can tell that this shit real. He got another brother that already had been arrested. This the brother that when they tried to arrest him, they had the gunfight and all that shit. Remember, they ended up having to let him go because the cartel wasn't finna let him. You know what I'm talking about? They went to like, you know what I'm talking about, tearing up shit. So they released him. Well, they ended up catching him again. He in jail. Do you know the day that they caught El Mayo and the other brother that flew themselves into United States, the brother that was already in jail, he disappeared out of the jail, the what the shit is, the Bureau of Prisons. His whole fucking profile, all that's gone. What do that mean? Do that mean that they released him, or do that mean that they put him in protective custody? Do that mean that his brother giving up the big dude? Was that the deal that he was gonna let that brother out? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If you know what you know by watching this El Chapo shit, a lot of them getting sweet deals. A lot of them getting out. El Chapo wife, she turned herself in. She did like 2-3 years. She free now. You know that, right? El Chapo wife, the little young beautiful girl. Okay, check this out. El Mayo's son. El Mayo, the dude that just got turned in, he old as fuck, but he like El Chapo partner. His son turned himself in maybe like 10 years ago. Took a deal. Got 10 years. You know his son is free now, back in Mexico. Bro, the government is giving these dudes deals. And what's happening, like real shit, like they walking them. Listen, the cartel bosses are walking themselves into fucking jail and getting deals. Like they making deals with the government. Like check this out. Say they want it, and they want to get them like 40 years. You know what they tell the government? Look, man, I turn myself in, and one more of my friends or one more of the guys that you want, give us 10 years. They doing it. I'm telling you, they is doing it. Nigga, them cartel motherfuckers is going to jail and getting out. All of them, listen, the only motherfucker in jail right now is El Chapo and El Mayo, and the one that flew himself into the United States with El Mayo, which we sure that he gonna get a deal too, cause he the motherfucker that turned El Mayo in. I'm just telling y'all got to peep this shit, how this shit going on, bro. Like this shit really going on in our face, and I want y'all to. The reason I speak on this shit, cause I want y'all to remember this shit with me when this shit is as time go, and we can see how this shit play out. But when we see this shit on movies and shit, no, this shit happening right here in your face. Just pay attention. That boy, El Chapo's son, turned himself in with El Mayo. Listen, this goes to all the motherfuckers that talk about they don't be snitching and all of this and shit and that, and that's why I keep telling y'all, get out the streets, cause I'm telling you that code, the ones who get manipulated stick to the code. The code is a big part, a tool used to manipulate young, new, up and coming green criminals, like parts of the organization. You know, the guys who just trying to, the guys that just trying to make a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? For real. So check it out. I feel like this is what goes on. And that's what I've been trying to tell y'all for a long time. Like I seen this shit, and I just seen it on the urban street level. But can you imagine the level that these guys playing at? These guys are actually making deals with the government to snitch and tell on and turn in whoever they can turn in to get deals, and they turning the motherfuckers in, going they even going to jail themselves, getting back out of jail and going right back down to South America, Mexico, and getting right back in the dope game. This is what's going on. That's what's going on. I'm just putting y'all up on game. Hit that like button. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what's going on. Man, I'm lit, man. I'm lit. I'm telling you, I'm lit. But I don't believe that one though. I don't believe that one. What y'all saying? I'm gonna move on though. I'm just putting y'all up on some shit. Hope y'all see it. What we gonna go through next? Oh, since we gonna go through, since we was already talking about South America below, under the border. Listen, they say the dude EBE Bandz. EBE Bandz. You remember EBE Bandz? Let me pull up EBE Bandz. Marita, you out there smoking that coin? Got his interest in EBE Bandz. Let's see this dude. So this guy right here. Let me pull this nigga up. Damn, y'all don't blow my high. I know y'all heard this motherfucking light is striking over here. Hey, look. No, I ain't in the bed. I just didn't feel like yelling. Plus, I've been smoking. Hey, look, check it out though. And it's raining outside. It's the quiet storm. This the quiet storm, y'all. But look, this dude right here, if y'all don't remember or not, he was murdered. EBE Bandz, Chicago. Let me see when EBE Bandz was murdered, y'all. Let me see when he was murdered. I know they fucked him up though. Let's see. EBE Bandz murder. So it's I think he was murdered like 3 years ago. It say a Rockford man has been sentenced to life in prison for the 2004, like 5 years ago, 2019, slaying a rapper who was beaten to death with a baseball bat before his body was dumped in a wooded area. So EB Bandz was killed in 2019. Um, they arrested one dude who looked like Ford, right? But it say they just found another dude, and they found a dude. Let me see.
Let me see. They say they just found one of them in Mexico. I was just trying to fact check it a little bit. Okay, right. So I see it right here. Shout out Eddie. You crazy. So it says a prime suspect in the brutal 2019 murder of Chicago rapper William Pickering, known by his stage name EBE Bandz, has been captured in Mexico. Azarte was convicted in absentia of first-degree murder and concealment of a homicidal death, out, but had always managed to evade capture since 2020, and thus found his name among Illinois' most wanted fugitives. Avante's arrest closes an exhausted 3-year international manhunt operation after fleeing the United States following his conviction. Damn, Azarante disappeared from public view, and a combined effort by U.S. law enforcement and international agencies ensued to locate him. A mixture of digital surveillance tips from informants and coordination with Mexican law enforcement agencies in pursuit of Azarante had authorities tracking him to Mexico. International cooperation became crucial in overcoming the complicated legal and logistical hurdles associated with the capturing of a fugitive across borders. The manhunt was pretty challenging. Azarante to go undercover with the locals was vast, expansive territory, and the network of webs that cover criminals in such areas posed massive hurdles, but the persistence of the investigators with the improvement in technologies and legal apparatuses across borders ultimately ensured that he was apprehended. The circumstances of his capture are not disclosed. Well, that's what I wanted to read. But anyway, um, they say they caught him in Mexico. Now, what stuck out to me is they said that he was convicted and then he fled after his conviction. I don't know if that's a typo in this thing, but I don't know. I don't believe that. Like, if you could convicted of murder, my nigga, like your ass most likely gonna stay in jail until even through the appeal go through. So I don't know if that was just a typo, but I'm just saying all that to say this. I don't think you can go hide in Mexico. I think people be thinking that you can hide in Mexico. I don't think that's true no more. What y'all think? I don't think that's true no more. I wish I could. Makes me paranoid. I don't think you could no more. Cause they said they got a buddy from Mexico. Mm. All right, what we got next? Call me the Yin Yang Twin, then audio. Whisper, goddammit, this the Whisper song. So I did Stan G, I did Dwayne Wade. Oh man, I know what I'm finna do. Faith. Oh man, did y'all see this shit what Faith Evans said? Oh my god. What is shit at? I had this shit. So Faith Evans, the ex-wife of a Notorious Big, she come out and say she slept with multiple men. Well, she say I'm gonna quote her. This is her words. She says she slept with mad men growing up. That's why dick don't do nothing for her now. That's what she said. Yeah, her, Faith Evans. She said she slept with mad niggas growing up, and that's why dick don't do nothing for her now. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm saying like I ain't gonna lie, she kind of had us fooled for a little bit. She had us kind of fooled, like she was like, but boy, when I seen her with Stevie J, let me see. I'm trying to think when I found out. I kind of figured out when Tupac said it, but I ain't gonna lie, we kind of didn't believe Tupac. Like I ain't kind of didn't believe Tupac, and even though I'm a Tupac fan, I thought maybe Tupac might have was lying just to get in Biggie head or some shit like that. But as the years went on, after Tupac died, and I heard like the little stories and shit, Gene Deal, shout out to Gene Deal, he gonna tell it all, or you know what I mean, the Keefy D or some of them niggas. I kind of started believing Tupac. Then when I seen it with Stevie J, I say, oh yeah, that's that whole bitch that Tupac was talking about right there, right? Then I kind of seen how she was moving, and then I seen the drink. I think it was a Drink Champs interview or something. Well, I forgot which interview I seen. I just seen on, but I'm telling you, she said out on mouth. She said she slept with mad niggas. That's why Dick don't do nothing for her now. And listen, let me tell you something. And then when I heard her say that, that's why I want to say this to the ladies, right? It's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. I had to figure out a way to say it. It seems like when ladies have relations with a lot of guys, like, living their life, it seems like, how I'm gonna say it seems like they kind of just don't love the same. You get what I'm saying? Like, and if you listen to what Faye saying she has sex so many dudes to where it, she probably don't be like even turned on like that. She say Dick don't do nothing for her now. So that means she done been freak nastied out so long to where she probably got to do what Stevie J and P Diddy and them be doing. You know what I'm saying? She probably in there doing what Stevie J. Listen, I ain't judging, man. She grown. She can do what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? She grown. They don't make me sound like I'm judging. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, she said it, and I'm just trying to unpack it. You know what I mean? Could mean a lot of things. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, that's all I'm giving. That was I like that she made the statement. I like that she made the statement because it's the truth. It's the truth. Not in all cases, but in some cases. And I just don't think I don't think that's something that some people know until they get to that point. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to put this in the best way as I can, like to try to make sure I say what I want to say, but don't be making no statements that might not be true. But I'm just trying to say, like, I have seen this happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they call it? You get fucked out. That's what she's saying. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna call it. You get fucked out. She got fucked out. It don't happen to all, but it happened to. That's a byproduct of women behaving like, in this manner. You know what I'm saying? Men it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different, but they can get fucked out too. But and be wanting to do shit like P Diddy and them. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like they get tired of the regular shit. But I'm just saying, like, I'm glad she said it because it's something that a lot of guys be thinking about. But
a lot of the we know we talk about it. That's why we count your bodies, or that's why we be worried about the bodies count, because it's just hard dealing with it. It's like I can't explain it, but it's just a woman who been through a lot of relationships, serious relationships. It's kind of like they set in their ways, and it's probably got trauma and shit from past relationships and shit. So nigga, you finna get the on guard, the on guard girlfriend. You finna get the girlfriend that she got so many boundaries up because she done been fucked over or done been in fucked up situations so long to where nigga, you gonna have to know some kind of martial art that break through to get her to even open up to be you know, and shit. Sometimes you don't want to go through all that shit. You know what I mean? God damn. Sometimes women don't want to go through all that shit either. I'm just saying, like, she's a whore. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying Faith Evans just came out and said it. And it's cool. I ain't judging. She rich. You know what I mean? She famous. She got hit songs. She did her thing. She lived her life. I ain't hating on that. I'm just saying, like, when she said that, that's why dick don't do nothing for me now. That's what was the exclamation point. That's the end of the rail. It's end of the road. Sometimes for living that whole phase a little too long or at all. Just depends on your number of bodies. But I'm just saying, like, just something to think about, ladies. Just something to think about. All right, let me see what else we got. She said, I ain't make them folks mess around. You know how that is. 507. Let's see. I should have knew something was up with her. I should have knew she probably got that good though. I should have knew Biggie married her on time about 30 days. I should have knew something was up with her then. Damn, Pop was right the whole time. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. So what y'all want to talk about next? I just looked through. I done went through pretty much all of my topics. I did Kel Mitchell's wife, Charleston White, Trapboy Freddy, Yellow Beezy. I did El Chapo's son. Oh no, I gotta jump back. To El Chapo's son real quick. Okay, so the Chapo's son that flew into the airport with the guy. Do you know that Mexico is trying to charge him with treason? You know why they trying to charge him with treason? Because they saying that he turned in El Mayo. He flew in. He tricked El Mayo to fly into United States. So they saying that by doing that, he's guilty of treason. You know what treason is? Treason is when you do something against the government. What are they telling you? They're telling you that the government of Mexico is mad that Mayo got turned in by El Chapo's son. So they telling you straight up that the drug dealers with us, bitch. El Mayo's with us. You turn him in, bitch. You against the government. You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to put you up on the shit we right in front of your face. So when they tell you that the government in that shit together with their cartels, that shit 100% true. Y'all don't remember they just got the first female president over there. Remember they had 40 they had 40 30 they had 39 candidates for the presidential seat. All 37 of them was murdered. The only two that survived was the lady and the other lady, and the one lady just won. I forgot her name, but they killed 37 candidates this presidential election, murdered them. So yeah, they with the shits over there in Mexico. Um, but yeah, they want to charge us South Chapo son with treason. Um, because he turned in El Mayo. Now how that's gonna work? So let's just say Chapo son do get free. Maybe he get a deal for 10 years because he turned in El Mayo and himself. And he get a deal for 10 years. He do 10 years in the federal prison. He get out. He probably go to witness protection. You see how these people, hold on, and you know he still got money. Like these people billionaires, like real shit. Like these people rich. They got companies, all type of shit, money in Swiss accounts, offshore accounts. They just trying to clear they name out the system. They doing walkthroughs. Okay, I'll do 10 years. They probably done murdered a couple hundred people or however many people, made a couple $100 million or whatever, $1 billion selling all type of stuff. And now they finna go turn themselves in and do 10 years and get out. Get out when they 50, 40, 50, because El Chapo son's young. Get out when they 40, still be a half a billion with a clean name. I'm telling you. But yeah, I was just trying to put y'all up on that right now. But I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. You know, I just tried to catch y'all up on some shit that I hadn't caught y'all up on. I've been a little bit busy lately, so I ain't been able to drop y'all these lives. But I was taking notes and putting them in my notes on my phone so I could remember what I wanted to talk about and the points that I wanted to talk about and the topics that I wanted to talk about. Um, but I got somewhere to go a little bit later on here, so I got to get ready here shortly. So I'm gonna get on out of here. Shout out to my girl T and Bowen. Shout out to Lil Crystal. Shout out to my guy AudioCrat22. Love you, brother. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to Richard Supreme TV. Shout out to Flyboy Michael Foe. Shout out to Nephew for real. Shout out to Sip Foster Jr. for sliding through. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to Nay Said It. Shout out to Deputy Eula. Shout out to the Chicks 1000. Shout out to SLK, something like Clout TV, Yo, Inglewood. Shout out to Anonymous Ones. Shout out to who else? I feel like I'm forgetting. So, shout out to Dre 6100. Shout out to Randy. Uber Eats and DoorDash be with that bullshit every time they come in the chat. I'm gonna block them. They'll give out their promo codes. See there go the phone call. Hey, I'm out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, please hit that like button, share the video, comment in the chat. Let me know how y'all feel. Chill.